Hello everyone, greetings from Epic's Winery on York Mountain, and more specifically my office. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jordan Fiorentini, and I'm the winemaker here at Epic. As most of you know, we're experiencing a shelter-in-place or quarantine situation throughout most of the country, which is extremely strange and different. I am not only fortunate in what I get to do every day of my life, but also the fact that I get to continue to do it during this time. And so because of that, I thought it would be a great time to reach out to you about what I do every day, about wine, and just in general, share with you. So the wines I'd love to taste with you today are wines that we would currently be pouring in our tasting room if our tasting room was open. Unfortunately, our tasting room is closed at the moment, but the good news is that you can buy these wines through our online store. And where the online store had a more limited selection in the past, right now we've opened it up to put all of the wines that we had on the tasting room list. And you can acquire these wines with the shipping price included in the normal price of the bottle. So it's very easy to get them, and perhaps you're already one of Epic's Entourage members and you might find a few of these bottles in your cellar, at which case you can pause this video and grab a bottle so that I'm not drinking alone. Here we are in Epic's barrel room, and I'm standing in front of the stainless steel barrels, which is where we make our rosé. They're all empty right now because we just bottled the 2019. So this wine in 2019 has the most gorgeous color. It seems like rose gold to me. It reminds me of a Blanc de Noir champagne and just screams, drink me now. I feel really bad saying this, but this is like the one wine that I do not have a problem popping and pouring right after bottling. And I'm gonna prove that right now by just opening it and taking a taste right in front of you. I'm usually too scared about bottle shock with all the other wines, but although this wine probably does experience some bottle shock, it's also rosé, and it's meant to be drunk as soon as you get it. So here we go. Let's see if I can get this open. That's a good noise. Bottled literally 2 weeks ago. It's so incredibly elegant and delicate. That's what I love with it. It reminds me of a wine that would go well with oysters or some flavor that you don't want to have a wine that completely overtakes it. So this wine is the most Mourvedre we've ever had in a rosé. It's 62%. It's 21% Grenache and 17% Syrah. And all the Mourvedre and Syrah are basically whole cluster press. So we pick the grapes and we put them right in the press the juice out, and basically ferment it like white wine. The Grenache is a combination of whole cluster pressed and also Saignée. Saignée is the drain of the tanks that we pick to make red wine. We fill them with the grapes and then we bleed a little bit of juice off and ferment that separately. All the fermentations happen in these barrels, and they're all individual fermentations. And I think that adds to the specialness of the wine, and it also allows us to deal with barrels on an individual basis and not as a group together. So yeah, I can't wait for you guys to have this. It tastes great now. It's gonna taste better in 8 weeks when it gets over its little bit of bottle shock, and then wonderful by the summer and into the fall.